Hello everybody, it's Jennifer at Studio J Company. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Hello. I'm going to give everybody time to pop in. I'm in an event today, or well, it's almost afternoon. It's still morning for a minute. With the Sacred Treasure House. And there's Lisa. Hello, Lisa. We're in an event and it's called Mer-May Day. But we're going, because it's playing on the word May, but it makes the word mermaid, Mer-May, I guess. So anyway, we're doing a mermaid theme, and I'm going to try to do a coastal plaque hanger sign. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. As you pop in, if you don't mind, say hello so I can see if I can see your comments. Been having a little issue with that with Facebook lately, so I see names, so if you could say hi, that would help me out. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Leona. Hello, everybody. I think Risa is finishing up, and then once I get shared over into the Sacred Treasure House, we'll get started. So I will make sure, let me see. I'm doing kind of a big mermaid. Hi, Leona. I see your message. Hi, Lori. Kelly. And I'm going to use paint sticks from Home Depot. So, I made a mermaid sign maybe 2 years ago. It was a year and a half ago, and I cannot find it anywhere. So, I'm trying to remember. I don't want to do the same thing, and I can't find a picture of it. So, hopefully this is something different. Or if you're new to my page, it will be different. Hey, Ramona. Hello. Hi, Carolyn. Hey, Cindy. Hello, everybody. Okay, hang on. Let me make sure my phone's not about to fall off. Hey, Glenda. Okay, it's noon. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So here's what I got. This big mermaid cut out. She's in my shop. I think she's in there. She might not be in there yet. I just cut her last week for a pop-up sale that I did. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Sissa. Hi, everyone. Okay, so I got her, and I cut out a couple of shells. Some little shells to go with her. Okay, because I think I don't know, I might give her a little top. That's what I did these two little shells for. Maybe to give her a little bikini top. Hey, Megan. Hi. Good morning. Okay, I got that. And then I got like a pack of just regular size paint sticks. So I want to give it a coastal feel. So I kind of want to do, I grabbed these colors. Let me show you. I couldn't make up my mind. So I might do, I grabbed these. Some of them are similar. These two are very similar. Is that the same thing? Yeah, those two are the same. Sorry, no wonder they're so similar. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. Thank y'all all so much. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to do the paint sticks, different shades of those colors I just showed you. And then I'm either going to dry brush them. I want it to look weathered. So I don't know if I want to dry brush it or distress it. I'm not sure. But you know what? I got a piece of wood. It's just a scrap of wood that was laying in the corner. And I'm going to attach these to it. If you don't have that, these are so easy to get. You could easily just line them up and brace them together. Which, you know what? That would be a lighter weight plaque. I might do that. I was going to use this piece of wood, but it's kind of heavy. It's like 3/4 inch plywood. It was like leftover from when we did, we replaced our flooring, and we did, we needed a piece for the subfloor. Hey, everybody. I know I love all the colors. I love all the beachy colors. So you know what? Let me put this down. I'm going to grab those big, I've got some of the jumbo they're paint stir sticks. I'm going to use that. If I don't break my neck trying to get to them. Okay. Ah. Sorry. I had them in my hand a few minutes ago and I took them back over there. Okay. These are bigger. I got them at, I think I got these at Lowe's or Home Depot, but they say quart paint sticks. I think it might have been Home Depot, but they're bigger than even the jumbo ones at Dollar Tree. So I think I'm gonna use those for braces. So that's even easier. All right, so I'm going to, it's a lot of paint sticks. So let me see. How is everybody? Hi, Diane. Hey, Angie. Hello. Hey, Tanya. Hello, Cindy. Hi, Jackie. Hey, Carla. I see a bunch of people popped in while I was trying to work my way over to the paint sticks. I mean, the bigger paint sticks. Okay, I am going to... I'm trying to think. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the... I'm just going to dry brush these. And I'll do that chippy method on the Mermaid. Okay? Because I just want it to be kind of... I want it to look weathered. So, let's get started here. I love all these colors. They're just very cool, calming colors. All right, this one is mysterious because I don't know what happened to the... I think it's aqua. I think it's Dutch aqua. It's apple barrel. I think it's Dutch aqua, if that's even a color. Or it's aqua sky. It's something aqua. Something aqua. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Grace. Hi, everybody. Okay, let's see. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know if I need all these. And I think I'm going to alternate. You know how your paint sticks have this little notch right here? I think I'm going to alternate those back and forth so I don't have one big gap on one side. So let me see how many I need. I don't remember how tall this Mermaid is. So, I don't think I need all these. This will make it lighter weight also by not using that big piece of wood. Nobody wants a big, heavy... Okay, yeah. Or she could go this way. I just don't want her hair hanging off. Look how long her hair is. Okay, I'm ready. I think I'm gonna go this way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I only need 10, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do with 5. Okay, that one's too similar. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna actually do some brown. Well, no, let's see. Y'all, I changed my mind on my project last minute, so that's why I'm kind of scatterbrained here. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for sprinkling. I appreciate that. Okay. I don't think it matters if I paint on the side. You know how it's got like a ruler on one side? I don't think it's going to show. All right, let me see. We're just going to jump in. We're just going to dive right in, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I am just a little... I have the worst time making a decision. Is anybody else like that? And then I make a decision and then I change my mind. is a mess. Okay. I'm thinking I'll do her. I'm just gonna go. And like I said, I'm gonna dry brush over these to kind of make them look a little weathered. So I don't think it needs like a perfect solid coat, you know. It's okay if it looks a little like watercolor. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll jump to this one. So I think I'll be able to do 2 of each color. How is everybody? How's your week so far? It's only Tuesday. Last week flew by. I mean, I swear, I blinked my eyes and it was Thursday, and I was like, wait, it was just Monday. So, anyway, been busy though. It's been, how's the weather where you're at? It's been so rainy here. It rained all weekend. But yesterday it was supposed to rain, and it was actually, I mean, we did get some storms. It sounded like we had some storms come in last night with the thunder and all. But y'all, did y'all see my reel? I got my porch decorated, and I don't know if you were here when I did that giant lampshade. I got that lampshade. It's huge. I got it at Goodwill for $7.99. And it was like brand new. It was still wrapped in the plastic. It was humongous. And I took it and I got, if you missed it, I did it on a live. I got the lampshade for $7.99. And then I got, I found two shirts that were 99 cents each. And I just got them and cut them apart because one had like these macrame looking, not macrame, there were some kind of like macrame medallion things across here. It was like kind of see-through. And then the other one had like these appliques. They were appliques, almost like lace almost. Anyway, I took those shirts and I cut them apart, and I made, it's a very boho lampshade. And I put one of those rechargeable light bulbs with a remote. I put that up in it. And then I took beads from Dollar Tree, just the kind of whitewash looking wooden beads, and I made a hanger. It's on my front porch, and it's got a remote. Y'all, I made a reel last night, but it was so pretty out there last night. But we sat out there over the weekend because it rained. We have a covered front porch. And we sat out there. It was so nice because it was a breeze. It was just nice to enjoy that, because I tell you what, as we get further into this month and then into June, you don't get many days like that here in Georgia. It gets like sticky and humid. And so it was nice. It was nice just sitting out there with the rain. My doggie fell asleep in my arms. It was so fun. It was just very peaceful. But y'all, that lampshade, I was so proud of it because I was trying to figure out where to put it. And I've been moving that thing all around. I put it in the guest room, and it's huge. And it just looked funny in there. And then I put it in our basement. We have a movie room down there. And it looked okay down there. But I was like, well, then we got out there on the porch, and I thought it would be nice to have some like ambient lighting out here. And it turned out so pretty. Thank you, Amanda. Oh yeah, I had my little citronella candle lit. Now the other side of the porch, there's 2 sides to our porch. Like when you come out the door, that's to the left. The right, it's a mess. I just basically threw everything over there. But I'm gonna get to that next. I love porches. I'm such a porch person. Okay, got my blue. I'm gonna lower y'all down just a teensy bit there. I'm sorry about that. Thank you, Tanya. When I saw that in Goodwill, I had it. It was almost as big as my buggy. And this lady walked by and she's like, "Whoa, you found a deal." And y'all, I swear she was following me. I think, because you know how sometimes you throw, I do this. I throw things in my cart. And then I wait till I'm ready to go check out to decide. Because, you know, if you see something, you're like, oh, that's cool. If you don't grab it right then, in 5 minutes, you're going to see it walk into the checkout. So I just grabbed it and it was on top of my shopping cart because I was like, what am I going to do with that? It's huge. I mean, I knew it's too big for a lamp. So that lady followed me, probably, because I've done that to people. Like, surely she's going to put that back, you know? But I didn't put it, I'm so glad I didn't put it back. All right, we're going to go with, this is Bimini Blue with apple barrel. So this is going to be like my brighter blue turquoise color in here. Okay. It's going to be really bright at first. But once I dry brush it, it's going to look a lot, it'll mute it a lot. Even though the bright colors are pretty. Very beachy. Does anybody have a beach house? I do in my dreams. Not in real life. But see, if I had a beach house, I've thought about this. I want a beach house. I want a little house on the coast where it's not so humid. Like here in the South, it's so stinking humid. I can't stand it. And you know, those of you that know, have been here, my daughter just recently moved to Panama City. And Panama City Beach. And she said, Mom, I got to do something for my hair. She said, I can be there. I can do my hair. She's got long hair. And she said, I fix my hair. And then like within an hour, it's like poof. And it always makes me think, did y'all see the episode of Friends where they went somewhere? It seems like they went somewhere for a, like a conference or something that, I don't know, that Ross was in or something. And it was somewhere tropical. And Monica's hair was, it was huge. But she said, my hair. And I said, that's why whenever we go to Florida, like we'd go to the beach, go to the pool, and then go up, get showers, get ready to go to dinner. And by the time we get out of the shower, dry my hair, flat iron my hair, get out to the car and walk into the restaurant, and my hair was poof. So I told her, I said, I can't do that humidity. Hey, Tina Marie. Yeah, it's like hot and sticky humid. Yeah, I'm like that at thrift stores and at like places like Ross, because like there's not like a whole bunch of things of the same thing. So if you see something, you got to grab it and put it in your cart. And then you can think about it before you check out. All right, this is just antique white. I want to have like a lighter shade in here. But like I said, I'm gonna dry brush it, probably with some burnt umber. So it's gonna darken this a little bit. All right, run out of room here. Just chit-chatting away. I am making, we're in an event with the Sacred Treasure House, and the theme is, it's Mer-May, because it's May, Mer-May Day. So Mer-May Day, and so we're playing on Mermaid. So I'm doing a mermaid sign, and I'm just doing it really coastal. I thought about, the whole time I was thinking about making this, or making something, I kept thinking, especially for her now that she's saying that, mermaid hair, don't care. I was going to make her a little sign, but, oh, I already got two. I didn't have a chance to cut out words. But then I got to thinking, I'm trying to get away from always having things that have words, like family, Live, love, laugh. I mean, you know, I feel like I'm over that now. I used to have everything. My pantry door still has the little vinyl, you know, the real pretty script says pantry. One of my friends said, "Do you really need a sign to remind you where your pantry is?" And I was like, that's not funny. It's been there for a long time. I just hadn't changed it out. Okay, got blue. I kind of want a greenish. This one's Key West. Key West is lighter than that other blue. It gets very humid in Florida. Very humid. This one, I don't think I could live there. I'd love to live by the beach, but maybe somewhere on the coast, like up north maybe. I don't know. Where's a place that it's cooler, but not cooler, but I don't know, just less humid. That's the thing. This is so pretty. Key West. I love that color. And I'm going to do the mermaid. I was trying to find the picture of the mermaid that I did last year because I used this fabric from Dollar Tree and I Mod Podged it onto her fin and it was so pretty. But I got to thinking, I think I'm going to keep this one really neutral, just kind of coastal instead of whimsical. I was going to go whimsical, and then I thought, nope, I'm going to go very, I don't know what it is. I've been into neutrals lately, like boho and just muted colors. Although I still love bright colors. I still have that bright wall here in my craft room. I moved around. I've been trying to organize everything, and it's a mess on that side, so I can't get over there and do my lives right now. Hi, Patty. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Lissa. Hi, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. We're making a mermaid sign. Okay, I got the light blue. Let's see. Got the cream color. I got Key West. I might do... I'm trying to think what color I'm going to do I'm either going to do the mermaid like a whitewash or like a brown, like burnt umber with the white over it and then chippy it. I think I might do that. So, how are we on time? Okay, let's see. I got blue. Got this. I got Key West again. Just get a look here. Let me get a little looky-loo. All right. I'm thinking. Hey, Sarah. Hello, hello. Let's see. I don't want to do white. There was another color. Okay, I've got green turquoise. That one's bright. Yeah, let's do that. Like I said, it's going to mute it when I dry brush it. So it'll lighten up a little bit. I'm not even going to rinse this out. Okay, wow. That's a pretty color. Green turquoise, apple barrel. Good one. Alrighty. Green, that's perfect. Oh wait, that's already painted. I thought it was the paint stick color. had some hooks. You know what I was thinking was making a sign and putting like some of the hooks at the bottom, like coat hooks, to make like a towel hanger. That would be cute if you had like a beachy like bathroom theme. Again, if you had a beach house, that would be really cute. But I don't have a beach house, so no need for that. All right, I got one more here. Let's see. Let's do, I guess we'll go back to that blue. Actually, I'm gonna leave this color in here. I'm gonna go with the lightest blue. Maybe it'll mix it and make a new color. Use up what I got squirted out over here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, let me try these real quick. Okay. If you're new here, this thing's on the blink. It's kind of loud, or it sounds kind of sick. I gotta replace it soon. Hey Wayne, how are you? Hello, hello. Hey Angela. I'm gonna dry these up just enough to scoot them over here. And we'll go ahead and work on the mermaid. Okay, so if you just popped in, we're in an event with a Sacred Treasure House, and it's Mermaid Day. Mermaid Day. Mermaid. We're making a Mermaid Day. And we're all doing mermaid themes. And coming up after me is Crafting and Creating with Christina. And I put all the links. The Sacred Treasure House link is in for the group. It's a free group. You can go and join there. If you watch from there, y'all know with any group, if you watch from there, you can just refresh your page after each presenter. And then you don't have to go and look up. That's what I've been doing lately. Whenever I go to catch somebody, I just go to the group, and then you can just see who's live. It's always the current presenter is always up live. Okay, hang on. All right, so I'm gonna do her a lighter color. Let me get all these colors off my fingers. All right, so I'm thinking those are going to be bright colors. So I'm going to do her like a whitewash. And I am going to do her kind of chippy. So, let me see if okay, I see my candle, my little wax. I lost my other one. So I got another one. This one smells like sugar cookies. It's a tart, a wax tart. It smells good. Smells like cookies. Okay, let's do, where's my burnt umber? Okay. All right, so let me see, do I want to do, I don't know if I want to do burnt umber and then do white over it so when I chip it, you see the brown come through. Or do I want to do blue, like a dark blue coming through? That won't go with that. Let me see. A teal? No. Sorry. This is what happens when you don't plan it out. You change your mind, and then it just goes from there. All right, I'm just going to sponge this on. Hey everybody, I see names popping in. Hi Kimberly. so let's just get a base coat on her. Like I said, I've got the seashells too. I've got a shell to put in her hand if we choose to do that. And then I've got 2 little seashells that could make like a bikini top for her. I thought that'd be cute. See, I'm not seeing comments now. I'm seeing names. Like, I see the same name repeated over and over. It's crazy. You would think they would have that. I always say, you know, they know there's that glitch. Surely somebody has reported it. Probably a lot of people have reported it. And surely somebody at Facebook has had it happen to them. You'd think they'd fix that by now. All right, so this is the color that is going to pop through when I distress it or chip it. Chipify. I'll dry this a little. Still just names, sorry y'all. But feel free to comment. I do go back and watch the replay. So if you ask a question or say anything, I'll see it there. I'm thinking with these, see how bright they are? I'm thinking I'm gonna do 2 things. I think I'm gonna kind of, I call it antiquing. That's what we used to call it in ceramics. I'm gonna take like some of this burnt umber and wash it over it and wipe it away, kind of like a stain. And wipe it away just to tone them down, and then I'm gonna dry brush them, probably with a white. I'm gonna take my little wax melt. Get this really good. Wipe it on here. She's gonna smell yummy. She would be really tough to decoupage. I mean, unless you did the burn method, that would be hard sanding the edges with all that the hair. Oh my gosh, that would be a mess. Okay. She smells yummy. She smells like a cupcake. That candles cupcake, or yeah, I think it's a sugar cookie or something like that. Okay, let's do the other baby white. All right, so I'm gonna take. I'll show you. These 2 are the same. Okay, I'm gonna take a wet wipe and a little bit of burnt umber. I'm gonna wipe it on, and then I'm gonna wipe it off. Okay, these 2 were the same color. I'll show you. See how it toned it down a little bit? It wiped some of the paint off too, but it toned it down. I'm going to dry brush it too. So let me grab this. Got some white. I'm just going to dry brush it with some white. Let me dry it real quick. Dry brushing it is not, it's not the same if it's not dry. Hey, Lydia. Hello. But you can see, I don't know if you can you see the brown is still kind of down in the, like in the grain? I'll do one to show you. So you can see the difference. Remember, these two were the exact same color. Can you, I can't tell. Can you see the difference? You can see it a little bit better. There it is. See how you can see the grains a little bit still? Okay. That's what I'm going for. All right. So might as well go ahead and do this one. But you want to work fast or else it'll basically just paint your stick brown. I'll go back and dry brush them after I dry them all. I'll go ahead and do them all with this brown. Oh, this color. This Bimini blue, is that what it was? So bright. Really bright color. But look at it compared to what it was. See how it tones it down a lot. And that's what I'm going for. I painted this one on the ruler side, and I can see the ruler still. But it's okay. It's all right. Yes, they're paint stirrers. Just paint sticks from Home Depot. I'm just painting them and kind of wiping this burnt umber brown like a stain, and then wiping it off, most of it. But by the time you wipe it off, it's kind of stained it and toned it down. See, look, it tones it down a little bit. Those are the same color. Okay. How are you, Patricia? I didn't see you pop in. That green turquoise color. trying to keep a clean wet wipe so I'm not rubbing all that brown back in. Like that one rubbed a lot of the turquoise color off, but it's okay. Make it a little different. Okay, now we're going to do the cream color. This one I might want to move pretty quick because I don't want it to be brown. All right, 2 more. 2 left. Now I'm going to dry brush them and we'll do our mermaid. We're going to chippy her. I might go ahead and put that coat. I'm going to put a white coat on her. And that can be drying while we do the rest of this. I love this color, whatever that one was. The green. I think that was the turquoise green. Green turquoise. No, that wasn't. It was, what was that one? Key West? I don't know. I don't know. Whatever that one was, that was my favorite. Okay. All right, got all my sticks done. Let's go back to our mermaid. Now we painted her brown and rubbed that tart all over, that candle wax all over her. All right, I'm gonna just take white. Yeah, I'm gonna do white. Give her a coat of white. Still no comments. But I see a lot of people watching, so thank y'all for being here. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna get some white on here. And I'm actually gonna be kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of slopping it on here because I'm gonna chippy it. I'm gonna kind of buff it away. I want to be able to see like some of the edges. So let's see what we do. You can really smell that candle when I blow dry, when I dry the paint. It heats it up, it warms it up. It smells like somebody's baking cookies. All right. All right, I'm gonna let this sit for just a minute. And let's go ahead and dry brush our sticks, then we'll put them together. Another dry brush. Here they are. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna take this. I'll show you the before and after. I'll do one of the colors. I'm just going to dry brush this on. More white. Yeah, I painted her burnt umber, and then I dried it, and then I took that little piece of wax melt, or you can take a little candle, and just kind of rubbed it. I especially got the edges, but I just kind of rubbed some paint on her. I mean, not paint, wax. And then painted her white, and I'm going to chip away at it, and it'll where the wax is, it'll push some of the white paint off, and you'll see the brown. Look at the difference. Those were the same color. Okay. I mean, I do like the bright color too, so, but each one's going to be different because they were, you know, one's going to have more paint rubbed off, one's going to have more dry brushing on it, so it's hard to make them look exactly the same. See, this one's still a little bit brighter. But isn't that pretty? The color, it looks kind of weathered. Right, this bright one is going to be fun. See the difference? That was the same color. Just lightens it up. And the good thing is, if you mess up, if you do too much, you can just paint over and start over. You know? Totally. Or you can flip it over if you wanted to. Paint the other side. Tell you, some of these are starting to, woo, that's too much. Get it off. They're almost starting to look like the same color. This one already did. Yeah, you scrape off the it takes the wax off and you see the brown underneath. But I'm going to scrape through the white paint. I'll show you. Oh, this one's dark. See how dark that is. This is the one where I can see the ruler. I can still see the ruler numbers on the stick. Cream color. Two more, I think. I can do that one. One more white. And the cream color, you can barely, it's not much different from the paint stick color. But I felt like we needed some light color in there. Okay. All right, back to the mermaid. Okay. Oops. Okay, so here she is. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take, I have lost my putty knife. So I've been using, oh no. Don't tell me. Don't tell me I lost my little thing I used the other day. That's in here. Y'all, I lose everything. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was using this thing from Dollar Tree. It's like a little spatula looking thing. It was over by the vinyl. So all I'm going to do is just take and kind of scrape. I'm going to do the edges first. But look, I'm keeping it flat and just scraping up. But look, can you see how it looks like it's kind of chipped away? I'll do some more. But I always try to hit the edges really good with the wax. Give her kind of an outline. And do a few in the middle. And again, if you mess up, just paint it over, start over. Sometimes I get carried away. Her hair, around her face. Little hair strands. Okay, let's see. Her tail did really good. Her fin. Trying to be careful around her face. I don't want to give her like a smiley face or nothing. That would be funny. Okay. Okay, I like her. Okay. All right, now let's assemble this side. Like I said, I'm using some jumbo, well, they're quart-size paint sticks, but they're like jumbo popsicle sticks. Let's see. I'm going to use these to brace the planks together. All right, let me figure out what order I want all these colors to go in. They started looking alike once I started distressing them. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, these are the same. I think those are the same. Same. They do look the same. Let's see. I think these two are the same. These two are the same. Did I have one that was a purple? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, yeah. I had one extra. Okay. So we're going to do... Okay, and like I said, you know how the paint stick has this little notch kind of curve cut in it? I'm going to alternate one on the left, one on the right. I know, I love the colors of this whole theme. Anything mermaid is going to be so coastal and pretty. Okay, I'm going to lay them down. Do this color and this color. I'm going to lay them down face down so I can glue them, brace them together. I'm trying to make sure I put that notch. One to the left, one to the right. I hate this because you can't see it now. I mean, I'm hoping I line these up. It'll be all right though. Doesn't have to be perfect. good? No. Right. So I'm going to use these jumbo popsicle sticks to brace it together. And I'm just going to have to stagger them like this. And I did not do that. I did not turn on my hot glue. So give that a couple seconds. Right, see if there's something I need to do with her. Okay, I like how she turned out. She's very, I could dry brush over her a little bit. I'm gonna do it with just a tiny, tiny bit of brown. Y'all can't see. Or, you know what? Some blue in there would be pretty. I'll dry brush just a tiny bit of one of these blues that I use. Just a hint. Just a little bit on here. It's almost like a patina. I still need to paint her shells. I've got shells. If I do the shells. Okay. It's very faint. You can barely see it in there. Okay. All right, let's see. How are we on time? I got 4 minutes. Yikes. Okay. Come on, hot glue. Stick this on here. And I'm probably going to put a little hanger. I'll probably just use a piece of nautical rope or jute or something to make a little hanger. Or you can make her a leaner. It's not hot yet. Where's my wood glue? Hang on. The wood glue sets up pretty quick. It's not going to be solid, but it'll be something. Just so we can get this on here. I can't believe I did that. And I was like, don't forget to turn on the hot glue. I remember even saying it. Okay. Thank you, Tanya. Thank y'all for having me in this event. I love the whole theme, Mermaid. I can't wait to see what everybody makes. And don't forget, coming up after me is Crafting and Creating with Christina. I put her information, did I put that in the link. Hang on, y'all. All right, let me check the glue. Ooh, here it goes. Okay, here we go. All right, hurry. We'll start up here. I hate not finishing. I don't like to not finish my project. So here's the front. We're gonna glue her on here. I'm gonna kind of tilt her like she's swimming, you know, floating, whatever. Yeah. All right, and then I am going to go back and paint some shells for her little bikini top and put one in her hand. Oops. Put one in her hand. Paint. So I think doing her in this white color makes her stand out more against these. Isn't she pretty? What do you think? Ta-da! I will put a hanger on her, but like I said, I've got the conch shell here. I'm gonna paint that kind of a pinkish blush color and put that in her hand, and then the little seashells. I think I'm gonna give her a little bikini top. So what do you think? All right, and put a hanger. We'll definitely put a hanger. All right, thank y'all for hanging out with me, and y'all go check out Christina. She's up next, and I will see y'all soon, and y'all have a great day. Bye, y'all.